going to go through a mobility routine. It's called full body cars. So with all of these movements, we want to make sure that we are taking our joints through full end range capacity with every single joint and every movement that we do. The other thing is that we want to make sure that we lock down all the other joints except the joint that is moving. So we're going to start from the top down, and we'll start with the neck. So first here, we're going to fist here, stiffen the knees, squeeze the glutes. We're going to take our chin to the ground, rotate it around, up. Big circle, as big a circle as we can. We're going to go 2 times each way. Nice slow movement. There we go. We're going to go the other way. Big circle, drawing as big as a circle as we can with our chin. Good, that was 2 times each way. Now we're going to move our mid backs. So we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug, squeeze here, lock our glutes, squeeze, roll down here, rotate to the left, open up, big circle with our elbows, rolling back. We're going to go 2 times this way. Good, that was 2. Now we're going to go 2 times this way. Big circles, trying to move as far as we can. Good. Now we are going to go to our shoulders. So we're going to walk down our left side. We're just going to move our right shoulder. We're going to go up. I'm going to step back so you can see my hand. We're going to rotate that palm to the front. Try to turn it to the outside. Reach back as far as we can. There. Then we're going to reach back, reverse that. Come forward. We're trying not to move the rest of our body, but just our shoulders. So we're going to go up, reach back, all the way around, back. Good. That was 2 times. Now we're going to go with the left shoulder. So we're going to squeeze down on the right side, squeeze our glutes and our knees. We're going to go here, palm forward, palm to the outside, reach back as far as we can. Reverse that back. There's 1 rep. Then we're going to go another rep. Here, squeeze, rotate back, reverse that order. Trying to move just through that shoulder joint. Okay, now we're going to move on to our elbows and wrists. So walk down the left side, just going to move the right. We're going to palm up. We're going to squeeze that elbow to our side, up, rotate in, wax off the chest, rotate it around, big circle, going 2 times each way. Good. That was 2 times that way. Let's 2 times the other way. Good. Making a big circle as we can. Really working to try to get to those outer limits. Good. So that was the elbow. Now we're going to go to the wrist. We're going to lock that elbow down. We're going to squeeze. Just the wrist is moving. Palm up. Rotate it in. Serve it down. Pull it back up. 2 reps. Good. 2 reps the other way. Nice and slow. If you're rushing through these, if you're beating me, you're going too fast. Good. Now we got that right side moving. Let's get that left side moving. Okay. Big fist on that right. Elbow pin to the side. Wax the chest off. Rotate it all the way around. There's 1 rep. 2. Reverse that again. 1. Far as we can. I'm shaking a little. You should too. There's 2. Let's get that wrist. Lock that elbow down. Palm up. Squeeze those knees. Squeeze that fist. Good. Up. Down. Around. There's 2 reps that way. Let's go 2 reps the other way. Good. 2 reps here. Okay. Now we did everything that we could in standing except 1 other movement. And so you guys are going to get a nice view of my feet. We are going to work on our toes. So we're going to squeeze those knees, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the fist to our sides. We're going to push the big toes down lift the other 4, lift the big toes, push the other 4 down. We're just gonna go back and forth. On this one, we're gonna go about 5 times. This one can be kind of hard. And if you can't do that, don't worry, keep after it. You will eventually get to a point where you can do this if you keep working on it. I couldn't do it right away. It's taken a little bit. Perfect. Now we're gonna move to our hands and knees and work on our low back and our hips. First thing, we're gonna lower our low back to the floor. Then we're gonna push the low back up, trying to roll a marble off of our back, real nice and slow. Pushing up, trying to get a little bit more with each rep. And we're gonna push that low back down towards the ground, further, further, further. Good. Roll that marble off your low back, off of your butt. Really trying to tuck the pelvis. And then we reverse. We're gonna do 5 reps here. So there's 3. Trying to go further with each rep. Good. See how we're moving nice and slow. 4. Trying to get a little bit more with each motion. Good. Now, we're gonna move to the hips. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to really stabilize here. We're gonna try to not move any other parts of our body. So we're gonna go knee towards the chest, pee on it like a fire hydrant, roll it back down or out, kick back, up and around that fire hydrant. So that's 1 rep. We're gonna do 2 each way. Knee up towards chest, out, around, back, kick back, up and around that fire hydrant. There's 2. Now, we're gonna do it on the other side. So our left hip, knee up towards our chest, roll it all the way around, kick back, up and around. 1 more time. Good. Good. Trying to get that hip grinding out. Now we got to move on to the knees and ankles. So we're gonna lay on our back. And we are going to grab the back side of our leg. We're going to try to point our hip up, or our heel up towards the ceiling, rotate it out, bring it down, back in, up towards the ceiling, out, down, in, up. Okay, that was 2 reps one way. Now we're going to go up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out. Trying to draw as big of a circle as we can with our heel. That was 2 reps on the left leg. Now let's go 2 reps on the right. So we're gonna point that heel up towards the sky. See, I get a little bit of shake. That's because I'm really trying to push it as far as I can. Rotate that heel out as far as we can. Down, in, up, out, down, in, up, out, down, in. 2 reps each side. Then we're going to rotate the other way. Down and in, out and up, down and in, out and up. Good. Okay, so that was the knee joint. Now we're gonna move the ankle. So we're gonna point the toes towards or away from us, rotate the toes in, pointing them up to our face, rotate them out, down, in, up to our face, out, down. That was 2 reps. Now we're gonna reverse that order. So we'll go out and up, in, down, out, up, in, down. So there's 2 reps there. Move to the right leg, and I'm gonna go this way so you can see. So we're gonna point down, in, up,
and out, trying to move just a little bit further with each rep. Out, up, down, in, up, reverse order, in, down, up, in, down, out, up. 2 reps there. Okay, so that completes our mobility routine consisting of cars. And we did every single joint in our body. And if you did that every single day, you would find great success. It's no secret at our office, we talk a lot about belly breathing and belly breathing's role in one, performance, pain, but also our ability to create good positions, especially when it comes to performance. So everybody has probably heard at some point that you should breathe into your belly, right? So we're going to practice it first. Okay? So we're going to lay on our back, just like this. We're going to put one hand on chest, one hand on belly, and we're just going to breathe in through our nose, into our belly. So it's going to go out the mouth. This might be a little difficult at first because you've never done it. I want you to just really focus on the breath going into the belly. Okay, we've done about 5 reps. Now we want to be good at not just breathing this way, but we want to breathe out into the sides. So we're going to put our hands right here. We're going to breathe into our belly. We're going to try to expand our hands out. Exhale. Push your hands in if you need to. Give us a little bit more reaction or a force so that we can try to push them out. Good feedback. Good. Pushing those hands out. Okay, once we got the belly breath, now we got to be able to create pressure with that breath, but also be able to move and hold that pressure. So one of the ways that we're going to do that, we're going to hold our legs up like a happy baby. I know this can seem a little ridiculous that we're going to act like babies, but basically we're going to get our breath into our belly. We are going to try to keep our backs flat where I can't slide my hand underneath. We're driving our spine into the ground, holding our legs up, expanding breath into the belly. If you feel like your back is starting to lift up, I want you to bring your knees up towards your chest and really push that spine down. After we've gotten good at this, then we start moving and trying to make this harder. So what we're going to do, push the spine down into the ground, create pressure with the belly, extend one leg. Don't touch it, just out further. As you notice, when you go further out, it might be harder, or you might have to resist that urge of arching your back. What we want to happen is the spine stays pressed into the ground as we reach that out. The whole time we're trying to belly breathe, creating the pressure in the belly with our breath and pushing our spine into the ground. A good cue that I like to use is when we extend out, we're going to build pressure with our breath. So big breath in as the leg goes out. Exhale as we bring it back in, keeping the spine pressed into the ground. So that's just a little bit of the breathing and core bracing that we're going to work on, and that's just a snippet. The better we get at that, the better it's going to transfer into our weightlifting programming, and if it transfers into our weightlifting program, it's going to transfer into our performance on the field or performance in life. So give that a shot.